Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've got some huge news coming from Raid. We've got free gear changing. Yes. The second time they've ever done this in Raid. Basically, you're going to be able to move your gear around on any champion for free, starting tomorrow through to Saturday. So we actually found out about this on their Facebook page, rather than through any of the kind of normal streams, normal content creator stuff. Here's Gaelic looking pretty solid. They're basically saying here, hard mode dungeon preparation. Yeah, and they're going to do these different events. Just want to say, by the way, we're going to do a free premium option for the optimizer over this same period of time, like we did last time. Yeah, so that everybody can make the absolute most of their gear removals, providing you've got access to a Mac or a PC. Unfortunately, we can't do it for mobile yet. We are looking into it, but that might be some way away. But ultimately, if you want to use the optimizer to change your gear, and I'm going to show you some cool things you can do in a minute, then now's the time to get involved, get yourself familiar with it. Maybe go around to your grand's if you don't own a PC yourself, borrow her PC. Maybe pop around your neighbor and say, fancy a cup of tea together. By the way, can I borrow your laptop? Those type of nice things. Next door's daughter, and it's like, I know you've got that laptop. Can I just borrow it for a day? That's the sort of thing you should be doing. Get yourself in the mix. So they've also got, at the same time of doing these gear removals, some extra chance to get certain items from dungeons. And it does say here, from Wednesday through to Saturday is going to be the free gear swapping, and accessories. And then it says from Thursday through to Friday, there's going to be chances, triple chance to get Stalwart gear from Dragon. Fine, it's okay. We've then got Reflex gear from Ice Golem. Reflex gear is damn fine gear. That's probably the only time that I really double down on Ice Golem farming. So Reflex gear from Ice Golem, triple chances. That's going to be worth some energy, especially if you're trying to punch your way through higher level like Hydra or Doom Tower stuff. We've then got on the Friday, triple chance Savage, another massive one. So these items are still good. I was kind of wondering, like, with mythical gear coming, will people still farm this type of stuff? Let's be honest here. On the hard mode dungeons, you still got like a, I think it's like a 1.something% chance of getting mythical gear. It's going to be low. It's going to be slow and low chances to get this type of stuff. So, these type of events are still good, I think. Anyway, you make your own choices. I'm not going to be like out there burning tons of gems, that type of stuff, but I will be in these dungeons up until that point. So that is it. This is going to help us for hard mode dungeons. Cool. Okay, so let's talk about the optimizer quickly then. All you need to do is get yourself to hellhades.com. From tomorrow, not today, from tomorrow, we're going to be switching this on for free for the premium for everybody. So come to hellhades.com, come to the optimizer section. You get in there as long as you're a member. Yeah, so come into the membership page, sign up to be a member. 185,000 members right now, by the way. Insane. Almost as many members on the website as I've got subs on my YouTube. And the website's a little baby compared to how long I've been doing YouTube for. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, you'll get to this new homepage we've developed. Yeah, so basically kind of talks you through some different stuff. But scroll down here. Obviously, if you become a premium member after this event, it does help out the team. Supports us to continue to build out these tools. And we've got a whole bunch of new stuff that we're kind of working on, including mobile optimizers at the moment. But yeah, as soon as you get the kind of free premium, you can start to do other stuff. So you can do a single champion build. Yeah, so I'm on my free to play here. Let's just reset everything. I could go in there and be like, right, I actually need to rebuild my Sepulchre for a clan boss team, for example. I could go in and be like, optimize, choose the mode that you want. I would say for most people, balanced or damage modes are the best ones. Damage mode, surprise, surprise, it's going to get you a build which does most damage. Balance mode is generally if you want to look for certain stats in a certain set, I would say. So for my Sepulchre here, I might be like, well, I can now move to a balance mode build, and I need to find a build with at least 227 speed because I'm going to be moving her to a 4-for-3 in my clan boss build, and I want at least a 170 accuracy to do Nightmare Clan Boss. After that, just find me stats with defense and HP. That way around. Hit the optimize, start. and it's going to look through my gear and say, can I find that build or not? I think I might have a set on here. Yeah, let's reset lifesteal off. Make sure you reset stuff away from what you've done last time. Hit the start, and then bam, it starts to find me some builds. The right speed, the right defense, the right health, the right accuracy to do the jobs I want it to do. And where it starts to become quite cool, when you've got the premium mode stuff, which, you know, if you're normally a free user, this will be turned on for you. You can look at things like skills and say, right, well, with this change of build, what does it do to my damage? Yeah, so I could hover over it and be like, okay, I'm going to lose 4% damage, but I'm gaining a ton of speed. You can look at stats as well. Be like, all right, where am I at right now? Total stats. And you can kind of see the difference between what you're doing now versus what you're going to do. So that's quite cool. You can also, on premium mode, if I just back up from here, you can go into your artifacts and you can look at our rating system. It's not foolproof, okay? And you also can change the rating system based on the level of account. So if you go to the little hamburger top right, and you could say, actually, my account, I've got it set for early game right now. I could say, actually, I feel like I've moved to mid game, or maybe I've moved into late game. And that will change the rating it gives items. So this piece here, for example, a minute ago was I think godlike even for my account, whereas nowadays it's saying it's basically best case scenario is it's going to be average. Yeah, so that's an important little slider to be aware of. Also, just hold fire with just selling everything that's been for you. Yeah, we've got ratings from in the bin through to godlike. Some of the stuff in the bin in certain situations might just be good for your account. So don't go and like foolproof sell everything. But yeah, you can use this kind of system to help you decide what to sell. Just for clarity, the white line, the white word, sorry, is what it's rated right now. What it's going to be right now as you've got it leveled to where it is. The kind of gold writing is if it rolls the best substats for that gear set, that's what we think it could become. Yeah, so if I was looking at something like a Savage piece, not that I've got much on the free to play, honestly. If I was looking at Savage, it would give me stronger potential if it's seeing things like crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, yeah, those type of things, versus things like resistance and stuff, because it knows that for Savage gear you're going to want to try and do damage. Yeah, and depending on the level of your account depends on how highly it will rate those different pieces. So the artifact rating is quite useful to use. The other thing which is very cool, probably the thing that most people will use this for, is Team Optimizer. So as a free user, you can use this tool anyway, but I could be like, based on my account and based on what other people have done with the Optimizer, can you suggest me a team that's going to beat Ultra Nightmare now? Probably the answer is no, honestly. Yeah, look, we've got no damage. So for my particular free-to-play account, Ultra Nightmare isn't happening right now based on my champions. But if I go into Nightmare and then look at other teams that have been around, other teams that have been used based on my champions, it can find me alternatives. It can also say, you say view variations, you can go in there and see the full breakdown of how these people have built their champions. Obviously, the more developed your account, the better you're going to get results in terms of this stuff. But anyone can use this and find their way into kind of higher level content. So for this one in particular, it's saying, well, you know, these are the gear sets these champions used. These are the masteries that were used on these champions. And these were the kind of account setups for the AIs used as well. This is where it gets pretty crazy, because if you're looking for things like dungeon comps, yeah, so if I want to find, okay, my fastest dragon 20 team right now, you start to see some probably quite cool information based on your account. As I say, if I was doing this on my main, I'd have a whole list of items, but because my free-to-play is doesn't have as many champions or as much gear, it's not finding me as many. But you can see like exactly what that person used to beat it. You can see how many fights they did, what was their win rate, what was their average time. So the Team Optimizer is a really, really great tool for that type of stuff. So look, guys, we're turning it on for free. I definitely think you should make use of this time. I will be re-gearing probably my whole free-to-play account during this time because silver is an absolute premium for me. I'm actually annoyed. I've regeared 2 champions today before this came out, which sucks. But yeah, there you go. Can't do much about that. Anyway, guys, I've been Hell Hades. Enjoy it. I'll see you later.